Assalamualaikum guys, hope you're all well. So today I've decided to make halwa puri and chana chickpea curry because Eid is coming and this is a perfect breakfast. So before I begin though, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Do comment below as well to let me know what you think. And I'm just showing you how soft this puri is. It's literally the best. And inshallah yours will also be the same. So this puri, we have it with halwa, you can have it with chana. And yeah, it's perfect for Eid breakfast. So let's start off with the puri dough. And for that we need 2 cups of plain flour, 200 milliliters of water and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Just mixing the salt and the flour and now adding the water, and we're just going to knead this like we do for chapati flour. So just add the water gradually. I had about 200 milliliters and I had about 3 milliliters left. So just cover and leave aside. So next up is halwa, and for that we need 3/4 cups of semolina or 13 tablespoons. We need 3/4 cups of sugar or again 13 tablespoons. And we've got 2 cups of water, but also it is 450 milliliters, and 1/2 cup of ghee, but you can use butter or oil. And I have just a bit of almond just to garnish on top, and I'm going to use a bit of food coloring, but that's optional, so I'm probably going to use about a 1/4 teaspoon. So I'm going to begin with starting with the sugar syrup. I need a pan, and I'm going to add the water. And the sugar. And we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes, just until the sugar dissolves. In another pan, add ghee. So what I forgot to mention is I'm also adding green cardamom, 2 of them, and 1 tablespoon of plain flour. In goes the semolina, and you're cooking this for approximately 7 minutes. So it's now been 7 minutes, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like before I add the sugar syrup, like so. And I'm going to now add the sugar syrup. So this is on low heat, and we're just going to cook this for 5 minutes. So time it guys, only 5 minutes. This should be all coming together and inshallah ready. So there we are guys, this is now done. It depends on how thick or thin you want it. If you want it thinner, then yeah, it'll possibly be ready for before 5 minutes. But this is now done, alhamdulillah, it looks perfect. So yeah, there we go. So now it's time to make the chickpea curry for the puris. So here we have 1 tin of chickpeas. I've got 5 cloves of garlic and about 1/2 inch of ginger, 1 green chili which I've crushed, 1 tomato, half a teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of cumin and coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoon of basar, but you can also use red chili powder as well, and 1 teaspoon of salt or to taste. And there we have 1 medium size onion, which I've cut finely. So let's get this going. So first of all, we need a pan. I'm using this pan because I'm only making 1 tin of chickpeas, so I don't need that much space. Now I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of ghee. You can use oil as well. This ghee is actually the one that I made from double cream. It's nearly finished, so I need to make some more. There we go. Now I am adding the onion, and I'm going to cook this until they become light brown, like a golden colour. Adding the ginger and garlic, which I've grinded, and cooking that for like about 2 to 3 minutes. And now adding the tomato. I did blend this to just speed up the process. So now goes in the spices, green chili and the salt. And I'm just going to cook this until it's fully combined. Yep, mix, 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 mix. Overall, just cook this for like about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we're going to add the chickpeas. So these tinned chickpeas don't really need cooking much because they do soften really quickly. So just mixing well so that the spices go into the chickpeas, and then going to add 1.5 cup of boiled water. Just adding 1/2 cup of boiled water, and then I'm going to cover this now and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes on low heat. So now adding some fresh coriander just to give it that amazing colour and aroma. So you will know when your curry is done when the oil or ghee comes on top. So heat off, and the chickpea curry is now complete. I'm just garnishing with garam masala on top just to give it extra aroma. So finally, time to make our puris. So the main thing for this is we cannot use any flour at all. So oil all the way. I've rubbed oil on my hands, and also I'm going to put a bit on the surface, and I'm going to now make some ball shapes out of this dough. So also on the plate I am going to add some oil so that the dough doesn't stick, and I'm just going to use my hand and make a ball shape. You can also use a help of a knife like so. So what I do is squeeze the dough with the palm of my hands, and then just make circular motions to make a ball shape. So now I am flattening the dough just using my hands. Also using the help of a rolling pin, and just making a chapati shape. And it doesn't have to be circle, really doesn't have to be. Just make a shape. So when it becomes like this, what I do is just use my hand and then just shape it as best as you can. So another point to remember is make sure the oil is hot. I'm adding the puri in now, and I'm going to cook this about 3 to 5 seconds on each side. So I'm just using the help of a tongue and then turning side, and that's it. Now I'm just using the help of a cake tin. I'm just adding the puri on there so that the oil drains out. So just make sure the oil remains hot throughout making the puris, And yeah, once you make a few, like everything else, you do get the hang of it and it becomes really simple. And there we go, the puris are now done as well. And finally plating up. And just garnishing the halwa with almond. And there we go, the halwa, puri and channa are complete. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon and please do comment below. Until next time, Allah Hafiz.